What's up guys, this is Brent with Western Equipment. In this video we're going to be showing you how to set up your lights on your John Deere 7R tractor. Now keep in mind this is going to be for those machines that start with 7R and have 3 digits at the end. Now before these came out we had machines such as the 7210 R at the end, which are going to have a little bit different setup, so just keep in mind that this is going to be for the 7R with the 3 digits at the end. So we are talking about our light setup, our work lights around the top of the cab. You may have some down on the loader. All of these are going to be customizable based on your preferences for the job that you're going to be doing. Now to start, there are going to be a few different places here that we need to go over our lights controls, and then we'll go into how we can customize those. So for one, up here on the steering wheel, we are going to have, of course, our turn signals here, down for left, up for right, just like you would on your vehicle. This is also going to be our bright switch. So if we push this down, this is going to turn our brights on only if we have our lights turned on. Then if we pull back on it, this is going to flash those lights no matter if we have our lights turned on or if we have them off. You have the ability to flash those lights. So over here on our right hand console, right down here is where we're going to have all of our lights buttons. So we are going to have our hazards right down here. Then we have our side lights. These are going to be our work lights. Then we're going to have our driving lights here and our beacon. These 2 buttons here are going to be able to be set up in different formation. This is always going to run your beacon, this is always going to run your side lights and your hazards, but we can actually change how these are ran. And once we have one or the other on here, you're going to have 2 different settings. You're going to have a number 1 setting for whenever we only have that light on, and you're going to have a number 2 setting for whenever you turn the brights on with either your driving lights or your work lights. So let's go in to see where we would go to set up which lights are going to come on and where the settings are. So if we go over here to our screen on the right hand arm post here, we're going to click on the menu button, go to our lights. What we can see first is we can see a 1 and a 2 right here. So that is going to be the different settings for these lights, whether we are on regular or if we are on bright. So regular here, as we can see, once we turn that button on, all of our lights that are pinned and show up on this machine right here are going to come on. Then if we go to number 2 for our brights, this is showing that only our headlights here are going to come on. Our driving lights, for some reason these bottom ones aren't on. We could go ahead and turn those on. That way all of our driving lights there are on. But you can customize each one of these. So if we wanted all of these on, we could easily go in and select all of these different lights, and those are going to turn on either independently, or we can hit the lock. Once we hit the lock, that's going to set the 2 that correspond with each other. So this says light plus light, which is going to mean this work light plus this one on the other side. This one and this one that go together. Here at the front, we're going to have this one, and then these 2 that are all going to be locked together. So you can either do that or do them independently. And then once we go over and we press our light buttons over here, that is going to turn on just those lights. So for instance here, the screen here is going to go pretty dark because it's going to think that it's at night, and it's going to lower the brightness of this screen. So if we push our lights button on here, everything goes dim up on our displays, but we know that we have those lights on. And then if we press here, that is going to turn on our work lights. Once we turn those back off, now our screen is going to come back up to where it is back to where we can go to the adjustment. Now, we can also get into this very easily if we need to change those adjustments. Right down here on this panel, we are going to have a lights button right down here. If we push that, that's also going to bring up our screen here to where we can adjust those lights to make sure that they are set up for the job that we need. So overall, pretty simple concept. You just know that you have a couple of different lights buttons over here on your right hand console, and you have the ability to change which exact bulb or which exact light is going to come on when you hit each one of those settings. So pretty sweet feature, knowing that you have a brights and a regular. and you're going to have 2 different settings over here on your armrest to where you can completely customize these lights on this machine to the preference and to the task that you're going to be doing. So guys, I hope this video helped you out. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, we just ask you to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also guys, if you are looking for more content like this or just more over John Deere equipment in general, make sure to check out the rest of the channel. And as always guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, make sure to check out this cool video and this one. Buy your parts right up here and subscribe right here.